morning. It is truly an honor to be standing before you today to say a few words about, in the most literal sense, a hero. Daryl's family and friends have experienced a sudden, tragic loss, and our hearts go out to you. Although we all have lost someone close to us at some point, we still cannot begin to imagine your despair and pain. However, we stand ready to help and to support you in your moment of sorrow. This past week has been very difficult and somewhat painful for our city family, and yet has pulled us together closer as a community and as a city. None of us in city service have been hit harder than Daryl's brothers and sisters in the fire department. In the coming weeks and months, on behalf of the entire city family, we are here with you and for you. That's what families do. Today is not how we die as each of us will, but rather how we are and what we are remembered for in our living. Today is about Daryl Gordon. I did not have the privilege of knowing Daryl, but I have come to know a bit about who he was and what he stood for. Daryl exemplified the definition of public servant on and off the job. Let's talk about what service really means. Peter chapter 4 verse 10 reads, "Each one should use whatever gift he has received to serve others." That's what Daryl did. Public service is an admirable, often underappreciated profession. Public servants are called to do the difficult jobs, the hard jobs that no one else wants to do, nor may have the courage to do. For better or worse, in moments like today, we remember the sacrifice that our first responders make and the risk they take on a daily basis to keep us all safe. They demonstrate a commitment to selflessness every time they clock in, every time they jump on that truck, every time they walk into a burning building to save lives. They know that every time they leave the firehouse, there is a possibility, as remote as it may be, they will not return, but they still do it anyway to keep us safe. Today we honor Daryl Gordon, we honor his profession, and we honor his sacrifice. Daryl believed in making the world a better place. You don't walk into a burning building looking to help your fellow man unless you have this notion deeply woven into your DNA. We will honor Daryl in the way we treat and interact with one another. And we will honor him in how we continue to support Daryl's family, his wife and daughters, and his brothers and sisters in the fire department in any way necessary during this most challenging time. You may be distraught, but you are not alone. I cannot express my gratitude for the sacrifices Daryl made over the last almost 30 years as a firefighter. As we all try in our own way to make sense of this sudden loss, it is in our living that our impact will be realized in our death. Let Daryl's death impact all of our living in a way that changes not only our lives, but those around us.